Hello, my wonderful viewers. Welcome to my platform. This is Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of coming across this channel and you like what you see after watching, please subscribe, put on your notification bell, set it to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to get notified each time I upload a new video, even those without notification. Here we react to all forms of videos, international and local. Every Saturday by 2 p.m. we have our interaction section. You are free to call in to air your opinion about the happenings in our society. Invite your friends, share my videos with your families and colleagues. Do not keep this information to yourself. Myself, I will be sitting down here to watch this video together with you from the beginning to the end. Then we'll go to the comment section and leave our comments, our opinion about the video we watch constructively.
United Kingdom have left you. They have closed visa services to Nigerians, students. You can they don't longer offer visa service to anybody in Nigeria. They left you. They want to focus on Russia and Ukraine. You are nobody. They have left you. They rendered you useless, and at the moment you want them, they abandon you. At every given opportunity, they abandon you. Are you aware of that? Everything we have said in the past and continue to say is happening. You know, I told you people about the racial discrimination, that the problem we have as Biafra today is because we are blacks. We are black. That is the problem we have. I am telling you nothing else other than just because we are blacks. And let me tell you, I am not just saying it. I'm not just saying it. The problem is that we are black Africans. Your life do not matter. No, your life doesn't matter. But you know what? We are going to make our life matter. It is us that will shaping the history of the black Africans in this planet. I will be very proud. I will be part of those who will change this history. The history is, let me tell you, we need to start to create this awareness that as they hate us, they love the natural resources from our land. Everybody is talking about Ukraine. How many people have died in Ukraine? Do you know how many people have died in Ukraine? The number of people that died in Ukraine with all this effigy, with all this coverage from all over the world, with all the air bombardment, air raid and everything, the number of people that died in Ukraine cannot be equaled or equated to the number of Biafrans, innocent people killed in Olo. Olo is just a place in Imo State. Not even the entire Imo State. Just Olo. And if you think that I am too exaggerating it, it cannot be equal to the number of Biafra killed in Obigbo. If you do not believe Olo, at least you can believe the Obigbo, because the Obigbo is the one that people know what why he did there. But did you hear anybody talk about it? The answer is no. Did you hear people talk about the annihilation and genocide happening in our land? No, you can never hear anybody talk about it. But if it is a white man country, if it is any place where you see white, everybody will rise up. Just one person is killed. People are rising up. Now, we have lived in a Western world for a very long time. We know and we have sympathy for people. We value life. We also respect law. We respect international treaties and all that. So when we see this thing, this hypocrite, this injustice going on, sometimes your head will just blow off, because it is happening right in my own region, that people are being killed every day and nobody cares. Meanwhile, our oil is what is powering their plant here. Our oil is what is powering their motor car, their vehicles. Our oil is powering everything, and they are making billions from our own natural resources. Isn't it sad? Anytime we talk, because of the inferiority complex and because of the lily livered black man, you always are afraid to talk. You always afraid. Oh, I'm afraid. While other people are being recognized, valued, and honored, but nobody value you. So if nobody value you, you have to do something that will make them to value you. And we know exactly where to hold them. The oil, our natural resources. We are going to hold them there because the love for our natural resources is too much. If they can just give us 1% of the love they have for our natural resources, I don't think we will be in just 1% of the love. But no, if they see how they can put chemical weapon to wipe everybody away to control our natural resources, they would do it. That is why some of you are not asking questions. Why is it that Nigeria cannot refine oil and sell the oil to the outside world? Why is it that they have to export and sell the crude oil? The crude oil will be refined abroad in a white man country and will be imported, re-imported into Nigeria to be used. And you know what? Those people that are refining that oil in that foreign country, they are not even worried. They are not, to them, it is, let us even say that the Nigeria criminals, politicians are corrupt and they are criminal. But let me tell you, it requires another white criminal for the criminality to work, for the corruption to work, for the embezzlement to work. So it requires two criminals, one from Africa, another from the Western world. They collaborate together to subjugate us into this, into the slavery. If these white people that are having because now we are beginning to do ethnic the racial profiling of this whole thing, because that is what it is. I am not the only one saying it. People are waking up. I'm going to play a video. If the Western world, or all these white men coming to Africa, if they are genuine, they shouldn't be sleeping. They should be worried. Why are we taking crude oil and selling back to them? If they care about Africa like they claim, they should be worried. Why should we be taking crude oil from these people and again sell it back to them? Why don't we make sure we compel the leaders to build the refinery so that we will not be sending them money, aid, so that this aid of billions of dollars, we are not going to be sending the aids to these people again. But you know what? They are also corrupt and criminals. So it takes two criminals from the other side, from both sides, for things to work out. So when we are blaming these Nigeria people and blaming these criminal politicians, we have to also blame their collaborators from the Western world. That is why they can never talk about the killings in Biafra. But you know what? We will we will compel them to come out of their shell very soon. We will compel them to come out of their shell, and they're going to come out very soon. Now, I want you all to watch this.
Times of catastrophic crisis. There's no doubt about it, we're living in times of catastrophic crisis where the lives of innocent civilians are sacrificed in the wars of their masters. Yes, in Ukraine, but not only. Since the last plenary, tens of thousands of Afghani citizens have been forced to flee in search of food and safety. 5 million children face famine, an agonising and painful death, a 500% increase in child marriages and children being sold just so they can survive, and not a mention of it. Not here, not anywhere. No wall-to-wall TV coverage, no emergency humanitarian response, no special plenaries, not even a mention in this plenary, no Afghani delegations, and no statements. My God, they must be wondering, what makes their humanitarian crisis so unimportant? Is it the colour of their skin? Is it that they're not white? They're not European? That their problems come from a US gun or a US invasion? Is it that the decision to rob their country's wealth was taken by a despotic US president rather than a Russian one? Because, my God, all wars are evil and all victims deserve support, and until we get on that page, we have no credibility whatsoever.
That's a point blank. I call it point blank. And you know what? As they are now rising up, the people with good conscience around Europe, around the world, as they are rising up, we will also be giving our voice. So, if you are so concerned of why nobody is talking about you, it's because they see you as coward. You have not done something that will make them to take you serious. Let me tell you, in these white man countries, there was bloody revolution. Bloody one. Bloody revolution was shaping their life today. When they were fighting those wars, some of you were living on the trees in Africa. Some of you, they know the value of life. They have tested war. They have tested the revolution. And they don't want you to test it because it will open your eyes to understand the value of life. So as it is now, it is only the Europeans, the Western and Americans that understand the value of life because they fought wars and they survived. They understand the value of life. You don't know the value of life in Africa, especially those of you in Nigeria. That is why you can kill people anyhow. That is why the military who were trained to guide the territory for the territorial integrity of a nation will go to the village and start burning the villages. That was not why military are trained in any country. It is not to kill innocent and vulnerable women. So, for us to know the value of life, the politicians should have a taste of it. Let me tell you, what I am telling you this evening is nothing but the truth. In Africa, you did not fight World War, did you? You didn't fight World War in Africa. You didn't. You did not fight World War. There were no bloody revolution in Africa except in few countries. And when they call it bloody, they target genocide. Let me tell you, it was because of the experience of World War. It was because of the experience of war that made the entire world, this world power, these white men, to have what you called the United Nations. UN. UN was founded in 1940s after the World War, so that in order to maintain peace and stability all over the world. But you know what? Africa joined UN. In fact, Africa have now the biggest representative in the UN, but they never participated in what gave birth to the United Nations. That is why United Nations has become one of the corrupt entities. Even when the aim of setting United Nations is to maintain global peace, today there is no peace in West Africa. And we know the reason why there is no peace in West Africa. There is no peace in Africa's most populous country called Nigeria. So have the UN lived up to the expectation or lived up to the reason why it was formed? The answer is no. Because the people that are parading themselves at the United Nations today do not know what gave birth to the United Nations. They do not know, but the white men know. The white men know what gave birth because they directly fought during the World War, and it was their idea to bring United Nations. Africa people were just like idiots. They have nothing to offer. The white men would design the policy for them, and they would just come and join. They say UN is paralyzed. Africans paralyzed it. They came to the United Nations with their corruption and bag of money to corrupt everybody that comes there. That is why in Nigeria, you have the Fulani woman appointed to the UN to represent the Fulani oligarch interest. But she knows nothing about why the United Nations was formed. The people that knows the reason for United Nations also formed what we call NATO. They formed NATO. As they formed NATO, they didn't want Africa to be part of that, because that is now for the protection of the world powers. The NATO was formed for the same purpose. If you attack one NATO nation, every other member will come and defend that nation, because they know the value of life, and they know the value, not just the value of life, but the value of freedom. Freedom that makes me to come here every blessed day to shout on top of my voice, that make me to lose sleep every day, preaching what the white man have done to themselves many decades ago. Our own, we have to fight for it, because they fought for themselves. They fought during their own 1940s with bombardment, shelling, military helicopters, gunboat, submarine. They fought World War. America even threw the bomb in Japan that has made history, called the Hiroshima. Or in Hiroshima, they threw the nuclear bomb in Hiroshima. That is the war, the history of the war in this life. The bomb in Hiroshima and Kazakaki, Kazakaki or Kazagasi, they call it. America threw bomb there. And after that, history was made. they become so conscious of the freedom they have gotten. So they protect their freedom by bringing new mechanisms, setting up new entities to prevent anything attacking their freedom. But you, Black Africa, you have never done anything. You have not done anything on your own. Now we have traveled all the way from Africa to different parts of the world, and we contribute the little we can. We do what we can do in the society where we find ourselves positively, also affecting the life of others, mentoring people, giving people hope by what we do, participating in brainstorming to better the society we live in. And when we say,
thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.